President Trump is going to deliver the first State of the Union address of his second term today, this evening at 9 o'clock. Trump has spent the last year touting his accomplishments while mocking the record of his predecessor, former Joe Biden. Much of this bluster is based on false and misleading claims, many of which are likely to be part of the president's address to the nation. Here's a look at some of the false, misleading statements Trump has made at recent public appearances. The article's out of AP. It's called Fact Focus, a look at Trump's false and misleading claims ahead of the State of the Union, written by Melissa Golden, published at 12:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, February 24th. During the last year of Biden's presidency, the U.S. gross domestic product grew 2.8%. That was adjusted for inflation, and it was faster than any wealthy country in the world except Spain. Under Trump, the GDP shrank for the first time in 3 years during the first quarter of 2025. Growth rebounded in the second half of the year, but it slowed again in the fourth quarter. The annual GDP growth in 2025 was 2.2%. That key measure of inflation fell to a 5-year low this January. Companies have reduced hiring. Employers added 181,000 jobs in 2025, the fewest outside a recession since 2002. The S&P 500 index climbed 17%, but short of 71% surge in South Korea, 29% in Hong Kong, 26% in Japan, 22% in Germany, and 21% in the UK. Trump has repeatedly claimed that the U.S. has secured $18 trillion in investments, but has presented no evidence. The figure appears to be exaggerated and highly speculative, or both. The White House website offers a far lower number of $9.6 trillion. That figure appears to include some investment commitments made during the Biden administration. And there's doubts about whether the $5 trillion in investment commitments made last year by many of America's biggest trading partners will actually materialize. And while Trump has repeatedly claimed the influx of immigrants has led to a massive increase in crime, overall across the country crime was down. And that's during the Biden era. Studies have found that people living in the U.S. illegally are less likely than native-born Americans to have been arrested for violent drug and property crimes. Trump consistently lauds coal as an ideal energy source, calling it beautiful, clean coal. But burning coal produces planet-warming carbon dioxide emissions. This can't be argued. That's science. Well, unless you're insane. Burning coal also emits sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides. That contributes to acid rain, smog, and respiratory illness. He will continue to claim he won the 2020 presidential election. I won't even go there. And Trump's claim that he has solved 8 wars is a statistic that is highly exaggerated. I myself will find the president's State of the Union's exaggerations and lies nauseating.